It's for your own good. Vets use a chainsaw to remove rhino's horns as Czech zoo begins heartbreaking task to thwart poachers after the killing of animal at French wildlife park. A Czech zoo are removing the horns of 21 rare rhinos to protect the herd following the brutal killing in a French zoo where poachers shot dead a white rhino and hacked off its horn. To prevent its herd from meeting the same fate, the Králov Zoo is removing its black and white rhino's horns as a precaution. The decision to remove rhino horns was not made easily at all, Przemysl Rabas, the zoo's head, said in a statement. The attack at the Thwary Zoo earlier in March was a warning sign for zookeepers around the globe that poaching could be spreading beyond the killing fields of Africa and Asia. Králov director Przemysl Rabas says it was a tough decision to saw off the horns, but the risk is too high and the safety of the animals is our first concern. The first rhino to go under the chainsaw on Monday was Palmer, a southern white rhino male, and others will lose their horns in the near future. The zoo said the rhinos are anesthetized, but the procedure itself is not painful. The horns gradually grow back. On March 7, the zoo in Thwary near Paris said unknown intruders had broken security barriers and killed a male rhino of the critically endangered southern white subspecies for its horns. Thwary Zoo said in a statement that a kilogram (2.2 pounds) of rhino horn fetched €51,000, $53,900, on the black market in 2015. On March 12, Belgium's Paradise Zoo said that it too will take the same route with its 4 rhinos. Black market rhino horn sells for up to $60,000, €56,400, £49,400 per kilo, more than gold or cocaine. Global trade in rhino horn is banned by a United Nations convention. But demand for the horn is strong in newly affluent Asian countries such as Vietnam, where it is prized as an ingredient in traditional medicines, and African authorities have struggled to counter rampant poaching. Girasova said earlier this month that vets would put the rhinos under anesthesia before removing their horns with a chainsaw and filing the sharp edges. "We have never done this because of poachers. We did it for other reasons like transport or health concerns," she added. Králov is the world's only zoo to have succeeded in the captive breeding of the extremely rare northern white rhino. In 2009, it placed 3 northern white rhinos, 1 male and 2 females, in the Alpajeta Reserve in Kenya. They are the last survivors of this subspecies, but they are not capable of breeding. The zoo earlier this month experts would try to remove eggs from the 2 females at Alpajeta this year to save the subspecies by means of in vitro fertilization and embryo transfer to surrogate mothers. The northern white rhinoceros has been nearly wiped out by hunting and poaching for their horns and by wars in Africa, according to the World Wildlife Foundation.